You don't want to say his name on the.
No, I don't care. You can say his name all you want. That motherfucker is a fucking weirdo, bro. I was on time for actually this time.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
My co-host.
Put a 1 in the chat and see if Lowe's on time.
Lowe's always on time, bro.
You got the option to press start, go live, or end screen.
But the thing is, though, we're supposed to be a team, bro. I can't throw the ball to myself and catch it. You know what I mean?
But there ain't no low in team. There ain't no low in team.
Fucking great.
Ain't no low in team, bro. What up, everybody? This is RaiderNationLive. Your second in command, Coach Gravy. My boy Lowe went to go. I don't know what he did, but I guess I could take over. We don't need him. But if you say something in the chat that's worth it, I'm sure Lowe would talk about it.
Nah,
what's up, Lowe? What's up, Lowe? How you doing today, man? Did you beat the heat?
Not really. I went out in the midst of the heat.
Got 102 over here in beautiful downtown Fresno.
Oh yeah. I was out there in that heat. My AC wasn't even working on my phone.
It was hot as fuck.
It was hot as fuck, bro. I was tripping out on this.
Hey, just a reminder, man. I don't know about, you can leave your kids outside, go swimming, but watch your animals and shit.
Oh yeah. Waller didn't go outside at all today, bro.
Let the kids burn up. But let the kids burn up, but not the dogs. Don't let the dogs. Bring the dogs inside.
Yeah, the dogs don't. I mean, the dogs can't fend for themselves, bro. They can't turn on the water hose. They can't come inside. They can't open the door. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Welcome to RaiderNationLive. I'm your host, Lowe. We got Coach Gravy and Raider Gabe somewhere in the atmosphere. Be pulling up pretty shortly. But yeah, me and Gravy were having a conversation right before we started about being punctual, and then Gravy started to abuse me. He was being abusive yesterday. Shout out to Cheetah Linus for having us on this show.
Yeah, butt hurt still.
Yeah, I was still hurt, man. You know what I mean? There's only a few people that could talk to me like that, and those people ain't my friends.
Don't say stupid shit. You will get caught.
Men press zone.
No, that's not even. This is worse.
This is worse, yeah. Look, talking about stupid shit, right? So at the end of the show yesterday, we're all talking shit, right? Like we normally do. And I wanted to see if it was going to be a big deal. Because me and Gravy, I was saying that we should, the Raiders, because, the Aiden O'Connell thing and Gardner Minshew, we should go like the fucking scenic route and go get like Adrian Martinez. He won a championship with the UFL. So if you look at the title right there, it says Raider Nation Live Podcast. Is Dak Prescott a Raider? Trading Max Crosby to the Bears for Caleb? It was all cap, bro. It was all cap. I'm just fucking with you guys. I was gonna say
get some responses on that because I was getting ready to get that ass. I was getting ready to get Max for Caleb. I didn't want the guy in the draft. What are you talking about?
Man, motherfuckers be trolling, bro. Motherfuckers be trolling.
The only guy that would probably agree with that would be Gabe, but he'd probably take Jaden Daniels. You probably would.
That's why I'll tell you what. I was just being a troll, bro. I was just trolling.
I know, but all trolling aside, whatever. If you would trade Max,
my inside resources. It was my cousin.
You traded Max. Max.
Check this out where my source was. It was my cousin who used to live in Vegas, his brother-in-law that used to be their dog groomer's friend from I lost it. I'm sorry.
And their baby's mama.
Baby mama, but it was on.
But check this out. Pertaining to football, I don't know about all your bullshit you're talking about.
I'm just trolling, bro. Just fucking around. There is some fucking
But
shit going
listen,
on right now. But go ahead.
check it out. Listen, so we can process this and let the chat process and maybe ask some questions. If the situation came where you gave up Max for that number 2 spot to get Jaden Daniels and you kept all your draft picks, would you do that?
No.
Oh, you wouldn't?
Nope.
He means that much to you, huh? Everybody got a price, bro. Everybody got a price. That's the type GM you need to be. You say, hey, we love this dude. He produces on the field. I get all that. But you ain't had a quarterback in 20 years, bro.
We had a solid quarterback for 9 years. We just didn't have defense. If you want to get on that train.
I think your view on a productive quarterback is way overblown, bro. A decent, really? Not even decent.
He holds all the records, even in the interceptions and fumbles.
Losses too.
Losses too. Hey,
those records are.
You're gonna go all the way. You go all the way, bro. They don't have step.
He had more than. You can't even compare the name, bro. You can't even compare names to what Derek Carr did for 9 years. He better have every record for the Raiders if we played there 9 years, because the quarterbacks that I think, man, where's Jack Ken, man? When you need him, Jack Ken when you really need him.
I had too much sugar today, bro. That's what it is. I had too much sugar starting off.
Kenny Stabler had all the records, right?
Right.
He played 9 years, so or something like that.
Yeah. But he won the Super Bowl, though, right?
Yeah, he got Super Bowl.
Yeah.
One thing Derek Carr didn't do shit. He won playoff games.
He won playoff games. He won the Super Bowl.
I don't know.
It was 2 Bowls. Did he?
Plunkett got 2. Plunkett got 2.
2, yeah. And now Flores got the other one.
Flores wasn't the quarterback. Flores was a coach.
Oh, I thought he got a. Well, I'll look him up right now.
He wasn't no quarterback.
Matter of fact, you look it up real quick. I'm gonna get into the fucking chat real quick before we get in.
Nah, I don't got no. I ain't no.
Get on your phone, bro. Come on, you got to do something. Contribute something.
I don't have the right glasses. Somebody tell me. Who
are the quarterback the Super Bowl winning quarterbacks? Let us know. All right, we get to the chat. We always tell you guys around these parts, man, be thankful for what you do got, what you don't. No drink and drive. And we're gonna get into it, man. Thank you guys for pulling up. Hit that like button.
Oh man, I reached out to D-Man and said, seeing if he was alive, and he reached out to me, and now he's on the show. Way to go, D-Man.
Let's go.
Knew I'd get you back.
What's up? Free Thinker, what's going on? Raider Paul's in the building. My opinion, we're gonna talk about that. My opinion, we're not trading Max, bro. It's just talking shit. Raider Rebel in the building. Alfredo, SoCal Sal, Joel Lee's in the building, showing love. Fucking who else in the building? Raider Mania, what's up, bro? Salute to you, man. Hopefully, having going. What's going on, man? Everything's chilling, man. Billy Davis. So what's up, brother? What's up? Hopefully, you're having a good one. Thank you, Billy Davis, for pulling up. Appreciate you, Tebe. What's up, my dude? That's my dude right there. SoCal Sal, who else is in the building? Clifford, Black Raider, what's going on, bro? Salute to you. D Menace in the building. Talk to me, boy. What's up, man? Glad you're around. Glad you're alive, brother. We're worried about you. Me and Gravy were talking about, like, where's D Menace at, bro? Wild Turkey in the building. Who else in the building? Red Rebel, D Menace, 4200 LC MVP. Let's go. Wild Turkey, Danny C in the building. Who else? Raider Ryan, D Menace, all eyes in the building. Wild Turkey, what's good, man? You guys hit that like button. And we're gonna get into it. So, what were we talking about? Antonio Pierce, the biggest thing that's going on right now. Do you hear about this Antonio Pierce shit?
Well, they from another guy.
No. I listened. So, Antonio Pierce, I'm gonna read it out real quick. Wife of Raiders head coach Antonio Pierce files for bankruptcy. Raiders head coach Antonio Pierce was named in his wife's bankruptcy filing, which the state's guaranteed judgment that equaled more than $28 million in Phoenix in 12. So apparently this is what happened. profiling Mr. Pierce was invested in car dealerships that defaulted on their loans. He was named the guarantor of the judgments over $28 million. Lenders are now seeking to satisfy judgments from marital assets. So yeah, so apparently he got into a deal with a couple of NFL players, another NFL player from New York, and one of the biggest things in 2010s, Pierce was convinced to invest in car dealerships. And I'm reading this from the New York Post. I'm not reading it from some fucking blog, bro. In car dealerships, the court documents which were filed in the United States bankruptcy court from the District of Arizona, despite his role in a mere passive investor with no oversight or management of the business affairs, Mr. Pierce is asked to sign various documents, although the debtor is not directly knowledge of the events. Personal guarantees were later produced bearing Mr. Pierce's name. So his name was just pretty much on certain things. He was trying to invest. If you know anything about investments, you can be a silent investor, stuff like that. So I'm not very, very well versed on it, but pretty much what's happening, they were trying to go after his wife. So, oh shit, the homie Gabe's in the building. What up, Gabe?
Right,
shit, what's up, brother? So yeah, so pretty much, yeah, she when her name was involved, because I guess, you know, obviously they're married and they're trying to go after her assets. Probably like a smart guy, what he would do is put most of your stuff in your spouse's name, whatever, whatnot. So a lot of the shit that moving over, that's what I mean. I'm not gonna tell you what I do or how I move, but you know, LLCs are a big thing. You know what I mean? I've been working on my LLC for a minute. But like, say for example, if I were to get like $100,000 fucking loan, whatever, or not, if I default on it, that's the LLC. I will be an employee of that, but won't be my EIN. But if you turn around and put your money into something, that's a little different. There's different ways of actually getting money and having to report it. So pretty much what ended up happening with him is that, like, I'm pretty sure he put everything into his wife's name or somehow. So they kind of pushed over to her assets because he probably signed everything over to her, and that's what they're trying to do. So she's filing bankruptcy, and now they're trying to get him for that. So yeah, it's fucking crazy to me because the simple fact is, bro, when in the fuck are the Raiders not going to have any fucking bullshit going on? Like, why does it always have to be fucking something?
Yep.
It's always fucking something, bro. Like John Gruden, fucking, you know.
This ain't that. This ain't that bad.
But the thing is, though, if they turn around and they seem fit that he's doing that, or seeing there's any foul fucking play, and he was involved signing paperwork, he can go to fucking jail. He can face prison time, bro.
He just filed bankruptcy. He made bad investments and it didn't pan out. Lenders want his money. People that can't pay file bankruptcy. Happens every day.
Yeah, but I mean, this is the thing. This is the thing, though. There's always fucking something with the Raiders, bro. It doesn't matter what the fuck's going on, DUIs, fucking, you know, just it's always fucking something, bro. It's always okay. Well, we're wearing the same hat.
Are we?
Are we fucking wearing the same?
I bet you there's a grip of football players bankruptcy. No one knows about it.
Yeah, but I'm okay. Well, the thing is, though, it's known. It's fucking known, regardless of whatever.
It ain't gonna hurt the team.
It's this fucking outside noise that we don't need already.
So get the dumbasses that printed that. What business did everybody else is what he's doing with his money?
That is true.
True.
We preach it all the time. Why you in his pockets? Well, okay, banks, they get their money back one way or another, and he just gonna have to pay, bro. It ain't no criminal. It can be criminal. He's doing shady shit, but it don't sound like it. He made bad investment. If he paid taxes, that's the problem.
Yeah, this has nothing about him being. He was just named the guarantor of the judgment totaling $28 million. So this is
break
crazy.
Them out. You got it. Break them. Talk to your boy Mark, bro. Yeah, right.
Yeah, Mark. Yeah, I'm just saying, but it's like, but it's always something though.
Yeah.
And then over there, fucking.
Hey, why does Gravy look like he has some good ass lighting today?
He does, huh?
He has some good lighting today. Huh?
Do I?
Like he has a spotlight on him.
Yeah,
I invested in a little light, bro, to pick up my game a little bit. Need to be brighter than you guys, bro.
For real.
Yeah.
Like you're good, right? You're looking good right in the middle, dog. Right in the middle, bright, nice and bright.
Look at Gabe. Getting me all confident and shit.
You give me all confident. So, okay, Gravy, ask that question again, bro, because I don't know, Gabe, if you've seen the title. I put some just dumb shit. I put, is Dak Prescott a Raider? And it said trading Max Crosby to the Bears for Caleb.
No, the question was this,
but that's how it started, the question.
Yeah. That if you wanted to move up in the draft and get your quarterback, right, and say like it's like this draft game, and then you get Jaden McDaniels straight up, move up all them spots of maybe number 1 or number 2, would you trade Max?
There was a deal on the table right now to trade Max for Jaden Daniels.
He's thinking about it.
What? Do I trade Max for Jaden Daniels right now?
Yeah.
No, you traded to move up when that scenario was in. Oh.
That would have been a no. Like if it was Max for him, no. Max is my favorite Raider right now, dog. There's no fucking way. No.
I wouldn't. They would think about it. I know that.
No, I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, because we were talking about the show last night, you know what I mean? The whole BA trade and shit like that. Kind of just making it a fucking joke, just trolling in a sense, bro. Just having a little bit of fun with it. I don't want Max to go nowhere, bro. You know what I mean? But it was just the point. It was just the fucking point, like what we were talking about. You know what I mean? Would you trade him? You know, we need all this craziness. I wouldn't trade him for shit. And the Dak Prescott, I was actually gonna put Anthony Martinez. Was it Anthony Martinez? Raiders' new quarterback.
You gonna pump this dude up for real?
I'm gonna pump this up, bro. It's gonna be. I'm gonna get his jersey, bro. I'm gonna get Martinez, bro. Thanks, Ray.
Gabe ain't never heard of the dude.
You know who? Martinez, Anthony Martinez, bro. You don't know who that is?
No.
He's a UFL champion, bro.
Soy a la verga.
That's what he gets. Now you know why I gave you shit. See, Gabe doing it too. I needed Gabe yesterday. You would have felt really down, bro. You would have got God. You would have said, all right.
No, because I mean, no one's.
You would have tapped out, bro. You would have said it like this. Hey, tap out.
It'll be a he hate me type of guy.
Adrian Martinez. My bad.
Adrian. Fuck. See, you can't even get his fucking name right. Fuck. That's how you know he's not important.
He's from Fresno too, Gabe.
I didn't even know he was from Fresno. Listen, no bullshit. Not even no cap, no nothing. I thought this motherfucker was like. He won the UFL, like, because we're talking shit because of our quarterback situation. I was just, just having fun with it. Just talking shit. That's all.
What's up, Omar?
Omar in the building. Ray love UFL.
There it is.
Get at me, all live.
Says, shit, mommy. Gonna catch the boys. What's up, Omar? How you doing?
You gotta get Omar from the gym, bro. Always in the gym looking like Incredible Hulk and shit.
Who's that?
Call him Omar.
Oh, bro, I don't see that. Easy.
Omar in the gym. Shit, the way I've been working out, I feel like I've been going to the gym every day, but it's just work. Fucking shit. It's been crazy.
You're getting paid, though.
He says, damn, I'm getting overwhelmed.
So what's cracking? So what is the news about AP, though?
No, that he just made a bad deal, bro. Everyone's making it a big old deal. So like
Lowe's making a big deal that he filed for bankruptcy.
Okay.
$28 million, bro. It's $28 million. That's a lot of
no, but Wi-Fi Willie's the one that came. Well, this dude that made that article, and then Wi-Fi had a show on.
Around these parts is Millhouse.
Hey,
Wi-Fi had a show.
Our former president filed for bankruptcy, and he fucking became president after that shit. So it's all right.
So it's just the American way. Just everyone file bankruptcy. If you don't have nothing to do,
get you out of debt. Get you out of debt. Look how many credit cards you'll get if we file for bankruptcy, bro.
Bro, you'll be able to run the country. You'll be able to
People want to give you credit, bro.
If you can file for bankruptcy and still become president, then you fine. It's all right. It's no, you're good.
AP ain't got nothing to worry about, bro.
You know, low Kurt Warner wasn't
there. O'Connell of the day, Omar.
Hey, Ray Love's a man of mine. You know what I mean? He'd say, "You never know, Low." He was fucking Kurt Warner was in the AFL. He was bagging groceries and won a Super Bowl.
He was. Yes, he was.
Daily reminder.
You funny today, huh? You
Too much sugar, bro. Too much sugar.
You got plenty of rest and shit.
Raider D,
positive love.
What's his name?
Raider D is like, I don't know. It's kind of like the opposite side. To me, bro, Raider D is kind of like the opposite side of the coin to Wi-Fi, because he kind of be doing some way out shit too. But I mean, you know.
Who the fuck is that guy?
He said, "What?
Who the fuck?" You can't have a felony and be president. You can apparently.
You could get a felony. You could get a felony during your term and still be president.
I like Omar. Bankruptcy is a financial tool. If you know, you know.
It is.
See, nobody said who had the most. It was who has a quarter? What quarterback has Super Bowls for his game? Stabler and Plunkett twice, huh?
Yes. No. Plunkett twice.
And Stabler.
Yeah,
Stabler
that's what I said.
Yeah.
Plunkett twice. That's what I said.
Okay. Shout out John Seventh in Studios. Daily reminder, AOC is already 25 years old. Will turn 26 September 1st, heading into his second year. Gardner Minshew was 28, heading into his sixth season. All right.
Okay.
Thanks
for the birthday. But you're gonna give him we'll set him a birthday card, both of them.
Yeah, there you go. So birthday card.
About 2 years and a half difference or something like that. But Minshew does have
football wise, bro. Football wise, that matters.
It does.
But not in a bad way. To me, that means that he's been in more playbooks, and Minshew has, but O'Connell came from a hard playbook to probably something easier.
Yeah. Thank you, Ken. I appreciate that. Jack Kenna says right here, love this channel so much because all my brothers are showing up. So shout out, Kenna, bro. Appreciate you, bro. But yeah, that's true. I mean, it's gonna be way easier because I think the way what's the name was actually fucking running it made it hard, bro. He made football fucking miserable.
Oh, it's hard, but how he coached it, or who he got in to coach these guys, didn't communicate well with the players. He was an offensive coordinator / head coach, right? He was calling plays, so players respond to plays. Low, they get upset when they don't get the ball in every age group, bro. You could be Randy Moss. He used to get mad. You'd be 30-something years old. He used to get mad when he didn't get the ball right.
Yeah,
it happens everywhere. So that never changes. So you gotta have guys that can somewhat deal with that, coaches that can deal with that, and make that guy, hey man, we're gonna do this. Take this vert. The guy's gonna come underneath you. Let him get the touchdown. But just saying it to somebody, or how the way you voice yourself around those players, and I'm talking about the 53s, and if he goes in there and talks to them assertively and smart, That's the type of guy you're gonna get back. You know,
Right.
those guys probably were so fed up with McDaniels, they didn't give a shit about that offense. They didn't give a shit. But I think they like Getsy. I haven't heard nothing crazy about Getsy.
Yeah, I mean, well, Getsy, I mean, this whole.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say just this whole offensive side of the ball, bro. It's all brand new. We really, even though like I was watching a couple of those plays, and Gardner Minshew was missing the shit out of those nets. You know what I mean? Like bad, like horribly. Like maybe he had some popcorn, you know, or something, or whatever, or you just fucking around.
Both of them did too, though. Both of them. But now they extended the tape, and they were both fucking up. They were both messing up.
You say he was eating popcorn before?
Yeah, he's eating popcorn like Brucey.
What up, cool Kev?
Kev, what up, bro? Salute to you, man. Hope you're having a good one. What were you gonna say right now, Gabe?
Oh no.
He said, no.
He's thinking about a cabinet. He's thinking about how dimensions, the schematics of a cabinet at the place he's at.
Nah.
We can talk football or talk about the Anunnaki. What do you guys want to do?
No, we're talking football. I don't want to start talking Anunnaki with you, dog. We ain't doing that. It's just because, and not because I don't want to talk about the Anunnaki. I don't want to talk about the. It's not that I don't want to, but it's just the way you say it. I can't do it. Anunnaki.
What do you think football's gonna be like in 10 years?
What
do you think it's gonna be like?
I'm trying to get through this first season, bro. I'm not worried about.
Hey, do you even think there's gonna be football played in 10 years?
Yeah,
professional football.
Oh yeah. Definitely, there has to be, bro. There will be.
And there'll be a quarterback out there making $100 million a year.
A game.
The cornerback's gonna make $90 million a year. The running back's gonna be $5 million, or what they want now, $13 million. Jack Kenner, good job.
The NFL is they're trying to save themselves from fucking lawsuits, but they should have thought about that shit a long time ago, dog. Like before they let it get to where it went, and now they're kind of watering down the game a lot. But I mean, it's still the biggest game in America. You know what I mean? Football. Once it's football season, everybody gravitates towards football, dog. So it's like, I think that's why I don't think we have nothing to worry about losing the game, but it is very, very watered down for sure.
Yeah. Shout out Jack Kenner, bro. He says, "This to all my boys in the chat. I feel the love. I can't keep up. Love our nation. I respect each and every one of you guys, Raiders. Let's go." Okay. Shout out Kenner, bro. Thank you for the $5, man. I appreciate
you. If you're gonna talk about the safety of it, I think it's just gonna get worse because these guys are gonna get bigger, stronger, faster. You know, you're not gonna have a job done. There's probably a seventh grader right now that's gonna be 6'6", 290 and run up. I wouldn't be surprised if these guys are running. The linemen are running 4.6s, 4.7s by then, 4.5s. The receivers are in the 3s already. So way different.
So I mean, but look, there's kids right now that are fucking 7 foot playing fucking high school ball, but they're so big and so goofy, they're probably gonna blow out their knees, do all kinds of different stuff like that. The sport of NFL is only gonna get better, I think, moving forward, because the simple fact is it's gonna be played because everyone's gonna be paid. I think, like, even though like I kind of was giving shit about everybody getting paid in college, I think it's gonna only get better because these guys are gonna want. There's MMA fighters, bro. They want to go out there and fight and do shit like that. They're just certain guys that are built different. You know what I mean? You guys got nephews and cousins. You just see guys that are just built different, bro, and they just do different shit. You know what I mean? They can't. It's one of those things, bro, that like it's you have to love the sport, bro. Like coaches can coach. Some people can't play. Like, dude, if like, I'm not, taking anything away from any of you guys, both of you guys, because I know you guys both blew out your knees and shit like that. But if you could have played in the NFL and gone through it and getting fucking working out every day, eating right, and fucking just going heads up, you would do it. A lot of people want to do that. There's a lot of these bigger guys that really have nothing to do. You can't see a fucking 6'8" guy sitting there fucking typing at a computer. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that a man can't do that, but what I'm saying is they're built for other shit, bro. So the sport is always going to be there. And if they get bigger and they get faster, it's only going to make it more exciting for us. Now, as far as the NFL's like losing money and shit like that, they're always going to double back. Because you know what they'll do? They'll turn around and say, hey, well, we're going to give every team a fucking option to sell more jerseys and give us a percentage of that. Or we're going to be like, we're going to get more sponsors or some shit like that. The NFL is not going nowhere, bro. It's just built, and it's going to be built for a long time. I don't think the game is going to change. I think it's just going to get more advanced. Like, for example, I think this year they're not using the chains no more. I don't think they're going to use the chains this year. Yeah, and so I don't know how that's going to work. And then also with the kickoff, so there's going to be adjustments, bro. Like, just like they adjusted for, like, Tatum and those guys like that. You can't be just taking people's fucking heads off. You know what I mean? So
why not?
I mean, you can take hits, you can give some good hits, but they have to be clean hits. And see, that's the thing. It's going to be smarter players, bigger, faster, and smarter players making good fucking hits. And that's a clean game, bro. There's nothing wrong with the clean game. Oh, it was Cheeto Linus, bro. Pluto Raiders podcast? Yeah.
What do you think about that game? The game needs to be nicer, and basically we're losing.
I didn't say that. Why are you putting words in my mouth? Don't do that. You're putting words in my mouth, bro. I said cleaner hits.
What'd you say?
I said cleaner hits, faster and cleaner hits. How is it? You can't clothesline a motherfucker now, bro. You can't do what Rolando McClain was doing fucking when he got drafted. You can't do shit like that no more. You know what I mean?
But you get a flag. You can, but you get a flag.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. We're already there. So what do you mean?
I will say that the first couple of years, I think guys were more so used to hitting a certain way that it was hard for them to kind of like not control themselves, but to kind of second guess their, like when they're going in for like a natural hit, what they would consider a natural hit, like taking somebody's head off, or sometimes even leaving their feet, or you know what I mean, or hitting a defensive receiver. But it is getting better now. I do see that guys are learning how to still make good hits, but legal hits. It's getting better like year through year, and I know that if obviously if it doesn't get outrageously like safe, then I think if it stays around like this type of same football, like the eventually the guys will not master this hit, because there always will be like some penalties where there will be some fucking heat, like there's because there's split second fucking on in the moment type of hits where you just can't do nothing about it because you're just making a play on the ball or whatever. But I will say I think like little by little it will get to the point where it will be even like this product that we have right now. I think it's still going to be a cleaner game, which it'll still end up for a good game, as long as they don't keep adding more and more and more rules. Like it's already to the point where, come on, man, like you guys have made enough rules. You can't hit under the armpits. You can't hit, you know what I mean, under the knees. Like there's only a certain window where you can hit, you know what I mean? Like in all that shit, like leave it the way it is. You know what I mean? You don't gotta go more. I think this is where like the tipping point. Like this is a tipping point where like you gotta call it, gotta draw a line in the sand type shit, bro. Like you can't go more, or you can affect. At the end of the day, what they care about the most, they could end up fucking up their bottom dollar, because at some point people are gonna stop watching if it gets too like, because we do watch this shit for like the gladiator of it, right? A lot of people watch the football for the gladiator part of it, right? You know what I mean, like the fucking hitting and all of that shit. So you can't take all of that out of it. So I will say like it is getting better. from the first couple years when they changed the rules, but you got to keep it where it is.
Yeah. See, Gravy, look, check us out. So when you were turning around, let's use Jonathan Abram, for example. Jonathan Abram was a prototypical old school fucking football player, trying to hit you as hard as he fucking could, right? And guess what happened to him? You were saying this guy's flying all over the field, running into cameras, doing some dumb shit, and he wasn't actually tackling the right way. Yeah, he was making those angles, but he wasn't wrapping up. He wasn't doing certain things. So we're talking about clean hits, and you're kind of like going back on that, bro. Like you're like sitting there like, well, wait a minute. You're saying that I wanted it softer? No, you want sound football. You want good tackles. You want them to fucking stop them when they touch them. You know what I mean? Shit like that. You're not gonna have these guys coming across the middle and trying to kill motherfuckers. People get kicked out of the league like that. Burfett was kind of one of those guys. You know what I'm saying? But that guy was a dirty player all the way through college. So they're trying to avoid shit like that. But you want sound play. You want good play.
Nobody will fucking sign Swearinger really anymore. And he was a very good player before they changed the rules.
Shit, 3, bro. What you talking about? Fucking 2? There's no limit. What the hell's wrong with you, Kevin?
5.
No,
I'm not the type of guy to put Abrams in anything. I don't give him credit for shit.
But that's
one of the worst. That's one of the worst. He was uncontrollable. That's what he came in out of control. And then that's different than being a Brian Dawkins, a Steve Atwater, a Jack Tatum. That's different. They had controlled bad hits or whatever you want to call it.
I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree with that, bro. Just for
that they controlled their aggression. Like back then, you don't come on my side or I'm gonna knock your ass out. You can't do that no more.
Brian Dawkins, look it. I like Dawkins a lot, bro. I love this game, bro. But if you look, he had a lot of missed tackles, a lot of powerful hits, though. A lot of missed tackles, though. He wasn't no Palomao, bro. Palomao would hit you. He played the game right, and he was fast and effective. You know what I mean?
Brian Dawkins is in the Hall of Fame just like Palomao.
I'm not saying he's not in the Hall of Fame. I'm not taking nothing from him. But if you go look at the missed tackles, he probably has a shitload because he was a fucking loose cannon like that. You know what I mean? Like, dead ass, bro. Like, for real. You really got to look at it like that, bro. Like, even, I'm not saying DA is going to get to the Hall of Fame, bro, for just being DA. You know what I mean? And say he doesn't get any Super Bowls. Say if he gets traded to fucking the Falcons, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't get a Super Bowl and he still puts up 1,000 yards. They're not going to go off of his misses. They're going to go what he's done. So, but yet at the same time, for defensive players, I guarantee you a lot of those guys, why the rules were changed was because of a Brian Dawkins. A lot of different rules were changed because of like a Ray Lewis. Different guys like that, Tatum. I'm just saying, bro, you can't sit back and watch today's game and not see the difference from fucking 10 years ago. And that's what you're saying. What is the football going to look like in 10 years? It's just going to, I think it's going to be better, more solid tackling, bro.
I think in that category, in the secondary, it's going to get worse. They're going to protect the offensive players because that's their goal, man. More points, more views, more people watch. You know what I mean? They don't want to watch the games that I like. They don't want to watch. They want to see touchdowns everywhere. They want to see throwing the ball.
I don't even really think that they changed the game for guys like that. I really think they changed the game because to save their ass because they were promoting that shit. The NFL was promoting that shit. The NFL at the end of every year they had a fucking greatest fucking hits of the year.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's like they were promoting that shit. But like when they started coming with those lawsuits and when that doctor fucking found out, you know, the fucking CTE shit, and guys started fucking, you know. And then they brought out all of the baggage that the NFL wasn't doing. Like they weren't taking care of players, you know, medical bills after they retired, like all of that shit. Like that was the shit that I think that kind of changed everything because now the NFL's trying to save face. Now the NFL's trying to do everything they can to, you know, like to kind of like nip it in the butt before. You know what I mean? Like try to like, you know, just watch their ass before anything like that happens again. You know what I mean? Because that was billions of dollar lawsuit. You know what I mean? Billions of fucking, like, to all the families that were affected by all of that shit. You know what I mean? Which was a ton of them, and that's what I think changed the fucking game. Like, it was that, like, that those findings of the CTE that with that doctor. Like, that's why. Like, if you even watch that like that movie, the concussion movie, like, the NFL was trying to fucking block it as much as they can from that doctor to bring that shit out. You know what I mean? Out to the public. So, and it was for a reason, because they knew that they had a fucking big time lawsuit on their hand. And now, you know, that it did kind of mess up the game a little bit, but I do think that they've had it. They've already done enough work to where they've already kind of, like, they already know that they're like, what are they, like, they're not liable for it anymore. You know what I mean? They've already kind of, like, they have the best lawyers in the world. Or, like, you know, the NFL is gonna hire the best lawyers and all of that shit. So they're going to do everything they can, like the rules that they have in place, that they're going to, so that they won't get sued like that again. So that's why I think that the game will catch up again. But we did kind of suffer a lot. We did suffer a couple of years there where the game was kind of fucking bad. Like, there was some bad fucking like play on the field for a couple of years where guys didn't know what to fucking do. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't know what to fucking do about hitting. You know what I mean? Like, at the first couple of years, you were actually causing more injuries because guys were hitting really low. You know what I mean? And then they kind of had to adjust to that. You can't hit below the knees now. You know what I mean? So it's like they've been adjusting it a little bit by little, but they just, like I said earlier, dog, they just can't. They gotta have a fine line between it, and, like, they just, as long as they cover themselves, like, you know, all of that legally and all of that shit, I think that should be good. I don't think the NFL should get that much worse.
I think in 10 years, this flag football movement's gonna be the NFL. Watch.
Hopefully not, but
I don't think so.
Because I think that's the NFL lives off promoting their game as gladiators, bro. Like, they know that they can't go to flag football. They'll lose the fucking. They'll lose the fans.
Vic says, okay, I really didn't see the whole video. As soon as I seen what it was about, I turned it off. Sometimes he's too much, especially with those quarterback videos. Okay. Shout out Vic. I think he was saying something about Sanjeev. Yeah.
I didn't think we were even gonna. I seen it, but it was from a person that I don't watch.
Yeah.
But Low came out with the clipping of it, and hey, but factually, it's not. I don't think it's gonna be a distraction, bro. I don't think so. If he, you know, money could do that to you, but I don't think so. I think he's too into this to be worried about that. That's what lawyers are for.
His wife fucking declared bankruptcy, right? I know it's still him. You know what I mean? But
yeah, that was his wife with his investments. So his investments in.
It's like putting shit in your mom's name. Somebody put that shit in the chat. Somebody put that shit. It's like putting your stuff in your mom's name. Cliff says right here. It says media has always talked about the Raiders, and they forgot about Andy Reid and his son.
For real.
Oh yeah. They just swept that shit under the rug.
I killed somebody, no?
Yep, he sure did.
They talked about that a lot.
No, but see, the thing is, what they do is, this is what they'll do. If it's the Raiders, because we knew they should have went to Vegas because of this, Josh Jacobs, the accident, Henry Ruggs, the DUIs, and yada yada, whatever. Vegas is a party town. Everybody's getting fucked up over there. Okay, so it's bound to happen no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure there's hockey players doing the same shit, right? But then if it's Andy Reid's son, he literally murdered somebody, and they just, he had an issue, and they make it like, they put fucking extra padding on it just so it'll go away. You know what I mean? So Raiders just always had that stigma, even to this fucking point, bro. To this day now, you wear Raider shit. I mean, it's changed a little bit, but they were considering us Falcons, and 90% of 80% of us are, supposedly.
I think it's higher than that.
Yeah, but but what I'm saying though is there's Falcons all over the fucking place. Look at the Kansas City guy was sitting there robbing fucking banks to go to games. You know what I mean? So like, come on, bro.
Didn't one get busted? This is about yesterday. Another Kansas City guy got busted.
Speaking of, I remember the intro video for the Game Day Football PlayStation. That shit was some of the dopest hits. Dang, bro, fucking Countdown. That's an old school fucking joint right there. Yeah, that's crazy. Shit,
I remember Game Day.
Yep.
You could rush for like
98.
If you had a good running back on Game Day, you could rush for like 300 yards a game.
Oh yeah, yeah. Me too, William. Oh, hey guys. I got the tickets for the Rams game, bro.
That's what we need to do.
Yeah, I got the tickets for the Rams game, bro. Yeah, fucking end zone, left side, fucking tier 1. For like it was like $375, bro. Nice. Yeah. We gotta get our tickets for game 1, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, shiz. Love the Raiders being in Vegas. Our stadium is fire too. Yes, sir. Sure is, bro. He was a serious fan though. Not as much as Henry Ruggs situation. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's crazy. They're gonna put a lot of shit on the Raiders, bro. I just feel like they're gonna do that. I kind of just felt, bro, like when are we gonna have a season where it's not bullshit? There's not something going on, like something negative. You know what I mean? I know the media is gonna spin it, but still, though, it's still fucking. It's still like, can we just have a season with no bullshit? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. When's the last time we had a season with no bullshit?
Probably not. They got to do something to make us talk about, bro.
I'd rather fucking
doing it for us.
I'd rather them talk shit about us winning. That's what I want them to talk. That's what I want to.
He didn't take his bank loans because he wanted us, RaiderNationLive, to have content.
That's what it was. He's like, you know what? There's gonna be 3 fools.
Forget the 28 million. We'll give my boy some content. So everybody's gonna talk about it, but it don't mean, as long as it don't mess with our team, bro. You know, that's the thing. Your money problems is your money problems. I can't help you out with that, but
we're not felons. We're motherfucking Raider fans. There you go.
Well,
Raiders, let's go, bro. Shit. Media thrives on putting our team down. It says, forget the media. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of glad we do what we do, bro, because we're supposed to big up our team. That's the whole point of it, bro, to big up our own fucking team, because nobody else does, bro. Nobody else fucking does.
Nobody else does.
Henry Ruggs come back and be part of the Raiders? I don't think so. He might be on other. He's gonna be young. He's gonna be young when he gets out.
How would that work? Can Henry Ruggs make a comeback?
He's have to make him.
It's gonna be hard as fuck, though.
Yeah,
he's gonna get suspended. He's gonna get suspended by the league. I think he's done enough. He killed somebody, so he didn't do enough. He's lucky he's not in there for life. But
exactly,
just you not being in prison, you shouldn't play football.
Yeah, that's true.
Just imagine what people are going to do to you when you go to a stadium. You're going to have mothers against drunk driving, fathers against drunk driving, AA, dogs against drunk driving. You're going to have everybody over there with fly, make you look like shit.
Yeah, Ray Love say Mike Vick couldn't, so yeah. But Mike Vick, that was some other shit, bro. Yeah.
He ain't going to be able to make it back. Just with the pressure alone from the media people.
So the worst case, because most of us want a CD, yeah. But who knows what would have happened back then too. CD Lamb's pretty dope too, bro. It's pretty good. Nevada has us at 6-5. Fuck that. Yeah, I hear you on that one, shit, bro.
Drop some money on that.
Yep. I'll take the over on that shit all day.
Put 6.5 that Tyree don't get on the under on Tyree Wilson sacks right there, 6.5.
I'm not a fan of Wendy Williams sport chats. Who the fuck is Wendy Williams has a sport chat? What the fuck? There's like another channel for every time I hear the shit, but it's like getting top secret clearance. Financial troubles make you a target. What the fuck? I don't know.
That was your educational speech you said about bankruptcy, bro. Like you knew about it.
Educational. Like I mean, no, I'm trying to learn. Like I'm trying to learn like what Omar said. It's fucking what would he say? It's a financial tool. Gunsmoke, what's up, bro? Salute you, man. Hopefully you have a good one. Shit. Yeah, I was talking. I know. Yeah, on Sunday I was sitting there saying we should talk a little bit about this running fucking back room, bro. Like, be realistic about what we're looking at with these guys, because Madsen really hasn't had a great year, bro. Coming out, he had one good year, and that was like 2 years ago.
Who?
Alexander Madsen.
Oh
Madsen. Yeah. So I'm looking at his stats right here, bro. So the Vikings, he had a 700 yard. He only had his that was last year. He had 700 yards last year.
Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. I mean, ever since 2019, he averaged about, in 5 years, he's only put up 2,000 yards. So 1 year he had 5 touchdowns. That's the most he had in 2022. He had 700 yards last year and no touchdowns. So yeah, so I don't see him being a big factor. That's why we have to really like basically look at fucking against Detroit. He had -1 yards for 2 carries last year. Yeah,
they don't run the ball in Minnesota, bro. They didn't run the ball in Minnesota.
True. But that does suck. But you know, he was the one that was supposed to take over when Cooks left, so he got opportunity to start that year. He was the starter. And he didn't do a very good job. So. Yeah, see, but my opinion, even Labe, bro, like I'm iffy about that guy, bro.
You can't put that dude up there with the other three.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm seeing him, man. Might as well put Zamir, what's his name, in front of Luby. He's expected to do more.
Luby. Lobby. Which one?
Lobby.
Whatever his name is. You call him whatever you want.
He's gonna do good,
man. The white dude.
He said the white dude.
Be Renfro too.
Nah,
because everybody loved Renfro in his 1 year he did for us.
He's gonna be McCaffrey 2.0.
1.5.
All right. Hey, fuck it.
McCaffrey's 1A, he's 1B. Already. He didn't put the uniform on yet.
Omar saying bring in Kareem Hunt. Okay.
Kareem Hunt's not bad, but you know that little. I don't know what it is though, but we never bring.
What the fuck is that? Lobby. There you go. Lobby.
Yeah, Lobby.
McCormick.
Ruby Lobby. But what?
I don't even know who that is.
He has that one video of him kicking that one girl. You know what I mean, or like pushing them with his leg or whatever.
Yeah.
What?
Orlando, what up, bro? Chapter 11 just means that they will evaluate his assets and what he's worth. And
I'll make a push. You know what I would do? I'll make a push to try to get AJ Dillon, bro.
Oh,
AJ Dillon? That wouldn't be bad.
Be better than Hunt.
Yeah, I agree.
He tired of being a backup.
I mean,
Aaron Jones backup. Yeah, Josh Jacobs, he ain't getting no shot. AJ Dillon be a starter for us. Ain't nobody gonna tell me no.
All right, let's see something real quick. I'm looking at running back free agents because we pretty much, bro. Like I think we need another running back, bro. Like dead ass.
You think so?
Think so, bro. Saquon's gone. DeAndre Swift to Chicago. Tony Pollard went to Tennessee. Singletary's with the Giants. Derrick Henry went to Baltimore. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. Week 2, week 3? We're gonna be fucking facing fucking Derrick Henry, Baltimore. Fuck, bro.
Week 2.
Week
Second
2, bro.
week.
Second week, yep. Gibson went to fucking whatchamacallit. Like, there's really nobody out there. Kendall Milton, Blake Watson.
Anybody from USC, bro? Yeah, I don't care.
Cordell Patterson went to fucking Minnesota. Vic Lopez says, I'll take Dylan. He never got a shot to start, and he's a good at the goal line and short yardage. Okay. Swift would have been week, yep. But see, like, there's John Edwards. He's available.
Who?
Dejun. I'm just going down the list. These are the guys that are available right now. Kendall Milton, Blake Watson, Mike White, Edwards, British Brooks, Frank Gore Jr. Yeah, these are just guys that are just fucking available, bro.
Frank Gore, he didn't even get picked up.
Nope, he's undrafted.
And still don't have a team?
Nope.
Undrafted.
And there was Raider fans saying, let's pick this dude high.
No, I apologize. I am reading this completely wrong. Let me see real quick.
You see how crazy we are? Get Jerry Rice's son and Frank Gore's son.
Jerry Rice's son was with the Chargers.
You're gonna get to see a lot of them then if he does something.
Yeah.
Them kids usually don't become their dads, bro.
Nah.
I don't even think Harrison's gonna be like his dad.
Ooh, that kid's good though. That one is one.
Yeah.
I like Odonte better. Even Neighbors. But they're long gone, bro. We settled for a tight end.
Best tight end.
Which is good.
I don't think we settled. I think we got the best tight end.
Yeah,
I think to be honest, he's gonna have, I think, a better career than 2 out of 3 of those receivers.
Doesn't Xavier Howard have some shit going on too right now, bro? We don't want that guy. He's with the Bills, yeah. I was reading all those wrong, bro. Yeah. Xavier Howard, doesn't he have some crazy shit going on?
Oh, he's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not even looking at that cat. The closest running back right now that's fucking available is going to be Cam Akers, Dalvin Cook, and Kareem Hunt. Those are the 3 running backs that are available.
I heard somebody say Jared McKinnon. There's and there's gonna still be guys be cut. I'm telling you, there's still guys gonna be cut. And I think the running back position is one position where, you know what I mean, it's a lot to do with toss. You know, they're gonna tell you a hole, you gotta hit that hole. Of course, you want to have time. You know what I mean? But if you're in shape, I think that's the best thing. If you bring them in, even if it's late. And they're going to start anyway. They're not going to come in to start regardless anyway. But you do need some depth. I would say it would be cool to bring in some depth.
Cam Akers is 25.
He's fucking young, but he just can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
Or he just, I would have took a chance, even though he can't stay healthy either. But they picked him up already too. I would have took a chance on dude that was from Baltimore before. He was what's his fucking name?
Gus Edwards.
No. He got hurt last year for the first game of the season.
God damn it! I know
he went to Ohio State. He went to Ohio State. Forgot his fucking name, but that dude, he would have been a good guy to get.
J.K. Dobbins.
He would have been a good guy to pick up if they're like they should have took a flyer on him when they had the chance to. They could have got up for cheap, and I think he could be a star if he stays healthy though. It's a big if.
Yeah.
But you weren't gonna
He's
bring him in for a
always,
lot of money. You weren't gonna
he's
bring him in
always-
for a lot of money.
Shout
You
out,
know what I
Billy.
mean? And you don't know, man. You know, you could probably hit lightning in a bottle right there. I would have took
Yeah.
a chance on it when they had a chance, but I think he signed with somebody.
Yeah, because the other
signed-
ones,
He
besides
signed
that,
early. He signed early because they got what's his name early in the game. He signed there quick.
Well, Dobbins was already gonna be set to be a free agent,
Yeah.
and they weren't thinking of re-signing him because of his injury in
he has
Baltimore. So
one ankle. That's what Omar's saying.
I think it was his Achilles.
Yeah, I mean, bro, it's. I'm nervous about this fucking.
He,
I'm
he
nervous
has
about
one
this
ankle.
movie.
He has one ankle. Watch Omar pick him in fantasy. All this shit he's saying in fantasy right now, just to throw out people.
That's what he's probably doing. He's probably throw that shit in the air so you don't. Dang, he got some fire in his eyes. The running back of his head. What the fuck? Yeah, and then the only other running backs that I'm seeing fucking on the lower end of the list is going to be Ken Latavius Murray, Matt Breida, and Joshua Kelly. Kelly was with the Chargers. That might be a little something right there, a little bit of a connection. But I don't think AP will let injury-prone players in. Like if you if you have a history, I think AP is going to test the hell out of you. Yeah. Gus and Dobbins both with the Chargers. Okay, shit. Zeus and the crew are going to get it done for us, so no need for any running backs. You want
I like Zeus, man. I like Zeus.
I like Zeus, but man,
It's good to be confident. It's good. I am too.
it's just
I mean, but we have money, so there's no. I don't think it hurts if we do sign a running back like that type of caliber to bring him in for a 1-year deal. You just bring him in to back up anyway, and just in case the Zeus. I think Zeus is going to work out. Trust me, I think it is. But if you got some money left over and you're not going to use it on re-signing players, anything like that, you're gonna have some money left over. Fucking bring a running back for $2-3 million. You know what I mean, for a 1-year deal, 3, 4, 5 million, whatever like that. You know what I mean? Bring him in for a year deal. That a guy that's, a good that's done something in this league or something like that. Like, I do really think there's gonna be guys cut. So, I mean, I think it's still there's still to be some stuff done before the season starts, but. I think that's what they're holding on to that money for.
I think if the play calling is, this is the way I see it. If the play calling is level to where it's like we can get the ball to our tight ends, our slot receivers, Myers and Adams, you know what I mean? And then sprinkle in, a little bit of Zeus, not Zeus based, and then kind of let him get his rhythm going into the season. You know what I mean? I think the ball needs to be spread around in order for it to actually work. That's just the way I'm looking at it. Because if you go like heavy Zeus, man, he's gonna get burnt out really, really quick. I'm not saying he's not strong and can't, get into it, but that first game, bro, that first 2 to 3 weeks is gonna say a lot of where we're gonna be at moving forward. You know what I mean? Regardless of wins or whatever or not, it's just how his body's gonna respond to it and how he's gonna become the leading back. Because he's never been a leading back, not even in college.
See, I remember now you made me remember what I was gonna say earlier, dog. Like, finally remember what I was gonna say earlier.
What happened?
Like you saying, like everybody seems to be like on the same page with Getsy right now and all like that. Like,
oh yeah,
I think that's always gonna be before any games are played. You know what I mean? But that can be really tested out if you start off 0-2, 0-3, 1-3, something like that. That can be tested out really, really early, dog, because. I think that they're expecting some good things because, I mean, the offense was getting a little bit better towards the end of the last year, and with basically, offensive coordinators and shit like that, with nobody really back there with anybody real plan. You know what I mean? Nobody back there with any real plan. So, Getsy's going to be looked at. right now it's all good, which it's not really, because I think I hear some people saying that he is one of the bigger question marks on the team, but right now it's all good. But that could be really tested, dog, at the beginning of the year if your offense starts performing very poorly. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have to for sure get this shit started somehow, dog. Like you're gonna have to prove that, you know what I mean, you have a mind for drawing up plays for fucking the run game and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like so, because if you can get this offense rolling, dog, like I've said before, and I've said plenty of times, I believe in this defense. I believe in this defense a lot, dog. So you can get this offense rolling. Shit, Getzy could do himself a lot of fucking favors, dog. Because nobody believes in this offense around the league. Around the league, like around the league, like the main people around the league, like even at ESPN, all of that shit. Nobody really believes in the Raider offense. So if he can do that shit, if he could open up this offense and have this offense, just, I wouldn't say decent, because I want to see better than decent, of course. Like you're always shooting better for that. But if you could have this defense rolling, this offense rolling, bro, like with the thought of is about the Raider offense around the league and around, media and all of that shit, guess he's going to be looked at the end of the year as fucking head coaching candidate if he can get this offense rolling. Because that's how much people don't believe in our offense. So if he can get that actually going and in a good direction, he's going to have a lot of people looking in his direction.
First 2 to 3 weeks, it'll be like preseason, since they only have 3 preseason games. Okay. All right.
But you got to win those games, though.
Yeah.
Got to. It's good that we have a defense, because, like, even with 4 fucking preseason games, the defense is always the out of the gates are the ones that are like start better. Offenses are sometimes always catching up during the beginning of the season and stuff like that. So the good thing is that we have the defense, right? So we should be able to win. We should be able to pull out some early games like that if that's the problem. You know what I mean? If the problem is that the offense is catching up, or like around the league, it's just the offense is slow because of the new three games preseason, I think it's still going to be good for us, because we have a very good defense. So I think we're going to be able to pull out some games early, even by just the defense. Because it's like, historically it's a league where at the beginning of the year, most offenses are trying to catch up to defense at the beginning. And now with less time, you know what I mean? I think it's going to be even worse, but we have a good recipe for that because we have the defense. So hopefully that's a good start. That means that's a recipe for actually a good start for us.
Yeah, I was gonna say teams are gonna stack the line and make our quarterbacks beat them. Getzy better not be as predictable as McDickhead. I don't think he is. I don't think he is.
No, go ahead and try to put 7, 8 in the box on your red zone blocking. Go ahead and try it.
Yeah, you're gonna get ate up all day with that shit.
He's not a dumbass. He'll misdirect and get you guys all going one way and just touchdowns all day. Yeah. You don't stack the box. That's what the zone's for.
I'll say right here, the 3 pieces of game should give us a good indicator of where we stand with our running back crew. That is true. Question: first preseason game, matter who starts or whatever, will not. Are we running Zeus? Are we running Zeus on those games? All 3 of the games, or we're just running them 2?
I would.
We might not
4 games.
3.
You might not see Zeus in the first game.
He ain't that good.
But
to me,
I think you're gonna want to see. I think in the first game, since it's where that's where a lot of rookies get the deal. Like you're gonna see a lot of Madison probably start that game. You're gonna see a lot of Lobby. You're gonna see a lot of McCormick. You're gonna see a lot of Britton Brown. If I don't know if he's even still on the team, but you're gonna see a lot of those guys. I think in the first game. Second game, I think you probably see you start Zamir and the third game, I think for sure you have to at least start him start him for a couple of drives or something like that. But I don't know about the first game. I don't know if we play him in the first game. I know he's not like the best running back, but if he's gonna be your number one guy, and you want to see what you have in the other guys, I think you need that extra game to see that. You know what I mean? You need that extra game because since you have less games too now you gotta really evaluate the other guys. You gotta know who your number one guy is gotta kind of be. You know what I mean? Obviously, you want him to play some ball in the preseason, like, you know what I mean? But it's just that there's less games, you're gonna want to see what you have behind him. I mean, pause. You're gonna want to see what you have behind him. You know what I mean? So, like, to end up backing him up because there's only 3 preseason games. So evaluation is short. Evaluation is fucking very short, dog.
Yeah, Joseph has a question. He goes, "What do you guys think about Getsy's scheme? Should he intimidate what the Niners do? Imitate. I apologize. Should he imitate what the Niners
West
do?
Coast offense. Each coach that runs the West Coast offense zone blocking scheme, they add their own little tricks to it. So
I mean,
it's based off the zone.
You can open it up, right? West Coast, you can open it up. Do all kind of shit.
West Coast is just is like a formation. There's more tight ends. That's where you get the double tight end set, the 12 personnel and all that. You get they're more compact formations that they run into and they spread you out. So that's how the West Coast offense always has been. And then the foundation of it is the running game. But you know, we're speaking of the 49ers. They got a great running game.
Hey, we're gonna have 7 linemen at times. And we're gonna have 2 tight ends and 5 linemen, dog. And those tight ends are not no joke. I think too. That both of them could block. You know what I mean? Even though Bowers is, you know, fucking a Swiss Army knife type fucking, you know, tight end, but he could block his ass off too. You know what I mean? And Mayer, he's physical. You know what I mean? So I think like with the run game, I think it's not going to lack. Dog. I think we're going to be good in the run game, but in the preseason, you do want to see what you have as a backup. I think that's for sure. I really do think, you know, Zeus is going to be okay, especially with the upgraded line, you know, offensive line. So, but I just think that you do got to see what you're going to, you know, have in the back. I do think it's going to be Madison, you know, as the backup, but who's going to be that third down back? Is it going to be fucking Abdullah? Is it going to be fucking Lobby? Is it going to be fucking McCormick? Which probably at the end of the day will be at the beginning, you know what I mean? At the beginning, start of the season, it probably will be Abdullah. I'm in the belief. I think it's Lobby will probably end up, you know, getting some snaps by the end of the year. But I mean, I do agree with Brady. He probably is going to start up as a fucking special teams fucking, you know, dude. But I think special teams is going to be important this year, especially with the new rules. And we'll see though. We'll see what it turns out to be. But I think you got to see a lot of them first. You got to see a lot of what they have because McCormick, like you said the other day, he's been on this team for 3 years, and if he again can make this squad and Lobby jumps him again and Lobby actually makes the team, and since McCormick has to be on the practice squad again, don't fucking even bother. Just cut the fucking dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't see that.
Gravy, what qualifies Amir to be a possible running back one? What do we need to see next year from him?
Well, I mean, qualifies. Yeah, qualities. Quality.
What qualities? Makes Amir possible?
You said qualifies.
I'm sorry. I'm sure today, bro. I'm telling you.
That's cool. What I want to see is that the last time we ran this scheme was before McDaniels came. So when he ran that scheme, he was running into. We were really saying that this guy sucks because he was running through the backs of linemen and didn't have his step to get through the hole. He'd be tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and you know. That's what I want to see him get better at. He has everything else to me. He's a powerful runner. He has outside. He's not really a game changer when the ball's thrown to him, though. But
you're worried about his vision mostly.
His vision. We were talking about his vision, but when you run West Coast, when you run an RPO game, the whole just goes. The vision is just like that, like open closes, and so if what he ran last year that he was successful was a power offense where you get the offensive lineman is making you a hole, and then you run right through it. He was really good at that. So the change of offenses is what I'm concerned about. The dude don't suck. If he gets out, I'm confident he can take it all the way. He's bigger, stronger than Jacobs was, but that's just running backs are what they are. Some are good and some are bad, and some are special. I just want him to be one of them special guys.
Cowtown saying that no surprise if Labe works his way into the number 2 spot.
Which one? To the end. That's gonna be tough. If you could do that shit,
a lot of work.
If you could do that shit, that'd be great. But yeah, it is gonna be a lot of work. It's gonna be a lot of work now because he has to jump a lot of people who I think already have like a standing on this team. You know what I mean? Like Abdullah. You know what I mean? Abdullah's kind of like a favorite in that locker room. You know what I mean? He's like you could tell he's liked in that locker room because he didn't need to be re-signed. You know what I mean? He was re-signed pretty early. I mean, he was like one of our first fucking signings, re-signings and shit like that. So you can tell he's wanted there. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be it's gonna be a lot of work to do. But if he could do it, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
No siree.
Because not just because of the fact that like I like, I'm saying that I like Lobby and like I want him to do good, and if he does do it, he's gonna prove me right. Not for that reason. For the main reason is because if he does become the number 2 court running back and shit like that, and he does play good, that means we're doing good evaluating draft picks now, finally.
Yep.
That's what that means, dog. And that's what the most important thing about it is. But that's why, like, if he could do that shit, obviously that's gonna be great. If Trey Taylor could do that shit, Trey Taylor could find some fucking playing time out there. If Devonshire could find some playing time out there, dog, like that's gonna be great to see. That's gonna be fucking great to see because now we're like, okay, we're heading really in the right direction, dog. Like you got finally a coach that the fans want. You know what I mean? You're finally starting to pick some guys that are starting to stick on the team and make actually make some differences on this team. So that's what I think. That's where it's gonna make the most of a difference, dog. So that's what I'm looking for.
See, this is what scares me about our number 2, technically, or number 3. And I think that's why if Lobby's going to be the guy he's going to be, fucking Amir Abdullah had 15 carries for 89 yards, bro, the whole season. That's bad. That's really
How much
bad.
did he receive, though? What was he receiving?
He received 19 for 24. 19 out of 24 targets, 131 yards, 6.9 on average. The long was 18. So, yeah, and
I guess you could, I guess you could go with the young
yard.
guy. You could go with the younger guy there, but to take over, Zeus. Why if he's so good? Why are we saying he's taking over Zeus's job?
Exactly.
I ain't here to see no second string running back be successful.
Yeah,
I'm here to see him start. What you got?
Mm-hmm.
So
from little college.
Matson, if you look at Matson, and also he did put up 700 yards rushing, which is cool, which is decent. Good backup.
Yeah, 4 point something yards,
3.9. But his receiving out of the backfield, he went 30 of 44, 192, and 3 touchdowns, 6.4. So that's good. So that means, you know what I mean, that's going to be a lot of coming out of the backfield, maybe, I don't know, going into the flats and, hopefully moving upfield. That might put him in a better position.
I mean, he's hovering right around the average of what you almost want. Like you want, the greatest thing you want 5. You want a running back to average 5, but if they could average 4, that's good. That's what you want. You know what I mean? If you're doing running first, second down, and you can get your average, then you're leaving a very manageable third down, right? So that's pretty good. He's hovering right around there, but he's just it's iffy, dog, because like he like, you know what I mean? He's always been a dude that's he's never been the type of dude that's gonna be the number one guy. So that's the reason why I do agree with you. Like, we can't bring somebody in late, dog, because if anything, and I'll knock on wood right now, dog, like, you know what I mean? Like, if anything says were to happen to Zamir or anything like that, you know what I mean? Like, then that's when the problems really start to arise. You know what I mean? Because now you're really, really thin back there. You know what I mean? You got Madison, who really never really been the number one guy, and when he has, but he rushed for 700 yards. So it's like, that's when it's gonna make a big thing. So like, I will agree that like we should look into bringing somebody late. You know what I mean? Because I don't think that there's that guy out there right now. As of right now, I don't think the guy that we need to bring in is out there yet. But I do believe that he will be out there. You know what I mean? Once cuts start coming, and like those last cuts start coming like week before the season and shit like that. Like, so, and you don't really need to rush them in here. That's why I'm saying like, that's God forbid something would happen to Zamir. So like, you could kind of ease him in here anyway. So it's like, I do think though he is gonna be out there. I don't think the guy's out there right now, so that's why I don't think there's no rush to sign a guy like that. But I think there will be, and I think it is important.
So Cat's House saying right here, Zeus is a pound the rock workhorse with complement type of offensive. We're looking for. We're going for pound the rock and then stretch the field. See, that's cool and everything, but then when Zeus comes off the field, then we kind of go one dimensional, and that's kind of where I was a little. I've always said that it's like, if those two guys, what I just read right now, Madison and also Abdullah, are going to be basically the same type of back. Labe is kind of all of them kind of combined from what people are saying, but that only puts us in a certain. That basically puts us in a like, you know, a one-trick pony type deal. Luckily, we have like a lot of offensive players. You know what I mean? Tuckers and Adams and so forth and so forth. So that's what I'm saying. It's like the play call is going to be the biggest thing, because if you're, you know, putting Bowers out in the flats or on a fucking hook pattern or some shit like that and getting the ball to him quick, you know, in zone and shit like that, and then running the ball 2 to 3 yards on like, you know, a 2nd and 4 or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's like the play call is going to be the biggest thing, because once you bring in Matson, because he does put up a little bit of numbers rushing the ball, but he's more along the lines of catching the ball out of the backfield. Alternative, what do they call it? Alternative yard? All-purpose yards. That's kind of what those two backs are. So it kind of puts us in not necessarily a box, but it kind of narrowed down what we possibly doing. And the defense is like, oh, Zeus ain't in, they're going to pass the ball. So they can back up, play off, play inside, however they want to do it, you know, depending. They can blitz because they know that he's going to drop back, depending on who the quarterback is. So that's where that's where the defensive coordinators be looking at, okay, that's what they look at. I would say, they got 2 dominant running backs. Oh, shit, we got to kind of play it a little bit different. You can't just sit there and be all stacked up on the line because of that. But with Getsy's scheme, it could help, but also can hurt. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be an interesting fucking training camp, bro.
Well, Zeus's carries are gonna get diminished because we got this kid from Georgia. He runs the football.
Who?
The tight end we got, number one pick.
He's not gonna run the fucking ball, bro. Relax.
He's not bad.
He ran the ball like 10 times the whole fucking time, bro. Relax. He wasn't a fucking premier running back. Relax. People are making it a big deal because
I have you relax.
Let me see how many fucking handoffs did Bowers get.
All right, no.
I gotta see how many.
He can take it back there. Now he has the skills to do it if he needs to. Like if it needs to, like, you know, they need to run like a gadget play where, like, you know, he's lined up at tight end and all of a sudden he's lined up in the backfield and you hand it off to him. I think he's very capable of doing it. You've seen it before. So I could see that, and that's. I mean, it only takes 2 or 3 of those fucking every couple of games, dog, like to keep teams on their fucking heels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially if those when they do use them, especially if they're successful, dog, like, and then you start using
it
them as
is
a
3 years, bro. In his 3 years. Okay. In his 3 years rushing, he's had a total of 19 carries, 193 yards, 10 yards per average, and 5 touchdowns. That's in 3 years.
That's not bad. That's not bad because
that's in college though.
What you need to do is a couple of times a fucking every couple of games anyway, just to keep teams fucking honest, and then you start using them as a decoy where you start opening up that shit for the pass game. So like it's just a bunch of shit that's why I like that pick. You know what I mean? Because he's very fucking like that's why I said he's a Swiss Army knife, dog. Like he can do so many things. I mean, he can block good. He can go out for passes. He can ride up as a receiver. He can line up in the slot. He can line up in the backfield. You know what I mean? So it's like the dude he's gonna be a very good weapon for us, dog. Like, and we can't forget about Mayer on the other side.
Yeah,
Mayer was a beast in college, dog. Like, and he's known like he's physical and everything like that. Like he blocks, but that dude got some hands. If you see like his shit at Notre Dame, that dude was a fucking beast.
Big dude, big tight end.
With Bowers and Tucker, yeah. We're gonna see that all day. Jay used Bowers in all kinds of ways: tight end bubble screens, tight end and end arounds. Only tight end I've ever seen where a quarterback played a wristband, keep track of the offensive sets, how he's gonna be used. Wow, that's crazy.
Bro,
Brandon Bolden, let's go, Mike G. Terrence, what's up, bro?
That's the thing too. That dude's got to be very, very smart as well, dog. Because to know all those positions as well, you got to know everything. You got to know how the run game, the fucking block, the block schemes, the fucking like you got to know the route tree. You got to know it's just a lot of shit that goes into the way that dude plays. So like that's why big props to him, dog. Like that he can do all of that shit, and hopefully that he can continue to do that shit in the NFL because he does a lot riding on him, dog. Like because I understand that a lot of quarterbacks were taken before him and like that, and like that kind of makes us like fuck. We had to settle for the best, the best available. You know what I mean? Best pick available. You know what I mean? But it does a lot of riding on him, dog, because if he can just perform that stink of not getting that quarterback this year where 6 other teams did in front of us, like that goes away quick. You know what I mean? Because if he performs, fuck that we didn't get a quarterback. You know what I mean? Because he's gonna make the quarterback, I think, better.
Yeah. I mean, when you have guys like that, Trey Tucker, Turner, you know what I mean? With the speed and stuff like that, and then with Brock Bowers, they already have Brock Bowers as the number 1 tight end. You know what I mean? So it's like there's a lot of pluses to it. I'm just saying more along the running game. We're not going to depend on a tight end being our running back. If it comes down to it, we have no running backs anymore, and he becomes that, then so be it. You know what I mean? But I don't.
It'd be better now. It'd be better. It'd be better now.
We'll sign somebody off the motherfucking shoe. We'll sign Latavius Murray, dog, if we have to. You know what I mean? But we ain't staying without no running back on the fucking roster.
Latavius Murray, man, he's still alive.
What I mean is like,
Buddy Bear.
What I mean is
like shit.
If you're down to like one quarterback, one running back on your roster left because everybody else is hurt or something like that, like you're gonna sign somebody down regardless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But even if your tight end can play running back, you're still gonna want that tight end to play tight end. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you're not gonna wanna because you diminish his game by trying to just line him up as solely fucking running back. You know what I mean? You diminish his fucking game. So like,
as long as DA's not back there in the backfield, I'm cool.
Yeah, no, all you gotta do is
have
like
Myers back there.
Guys, if shit doesn't work out shit like that, I think there's gonna be plenty of guys to be able to sign on the waiver wire.
Man, get Myers out of fucking 22 fucking gap. Just to let them run, dude. Hand them the ball, just let them go.
Let him go.
That's it. Smash, bro.
I know
That's
he
a
had one
smash.
rushing touchdown last year, yeah. Throw Bowers back there. Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
saying he's very capable. He's very capable, but you don't want that dude to be lining up 15, 20 times at running back.
Fuck no, fuck
That's not
no.
what you want.
That's not what he came in for.
Uh,
All right, guys.
You can still go on a route. But...
I mean, he can for the backfield, but I mean, that's not what you want. A predominant fucking tight end, knowing that's what he was. Yeah, it's not ideal. But
you want to be able to use them. You want it to be able to use them periodically, so you're able to keep guys on their heels. Like, oh shit, he's lining up at fucking receiver. Oh shit, he's lining up in the backfield. Oh shit, he's lining up at actual tight end this time. Like, you want to keep teams on their heels like that. You don't want to just keep them at one spot during the whole game. Like, that's what you want to use that guy as.
On a 2-minute drill, if you put him in the backfield and then the next play you have him fucking out, like, with DA or something like that, throwing them off, right, having them trying to catch up, and then have their defense on their heels. There's stuff like that to happen. You know what I mean? I get that. You know what I mean? But like, to have him coming out lining up as a fucking running back every single play, no, that's gonna take away from.
It's gonna be good though. I think that's gonna be addressed. I think they're gonna know once actual training camp comes along. When they get their pads on and ones are going against ones, they're gonna be able to see the little weak spots in their team and shit like that. Like what's good and what's not, because this defense is gonna keep that offense wherever they need somebody on offense. This defense is gonna keep them honest.
Yeah.
Telling you that, and in training camp and all of that shit, this defense is gonna keep them honest, and they're gonna know where they're gonna need to improve. That's for sure.
Well, Sean, we'll talk a little bit more about our defense, bro. See what we actually do need and stuff like that, man. It's been a kind of a slow couple weeks. Gonna be slow couple weeks, man. But we'll be on here for
getting there though. It's getting there a couple more weeks, and we're gonna be in training camp. There's gonna be shit to report on every day after that.
Exactly. Yeah, shit. We're gonna get out of here, guys. Like we always tell you guys around these parts, man. Be thankful for what you do, got what you don't. Don't drink and drive. And make sure you buy cars from a reputable source. I'm talking shit. But no, man.
Don't get bankrupt.
Don't go bankrupt. Don't go bankrupt. Or actually, if you do go bankrupt, shout out to Omar. That's a financial tool. So. You guys have a good night, man, and appreciate you guys for pulling up, man. We will be talking defense on Thursday and whatever else comes up, man. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your week, and like we always leave this bitch on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Raiders. Hey, peace out.
Raiders.